Eru is one of the most delicious meal in Cameroon, which is loved by everyone. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to make delicious Eru. It is so nice. If you organize a party at your house, be sure that Eru will be the first dish to disappear from the table because everybody loves to eat it. Now I will walk you through all the ingredients that I will be using to cook the Eru. First, I have my smoked beef here. I almost said smoked meat. Here is fish, smoked fish. This is kanda or skin cow or pomo as the Nigerians call it. They call it pomo, but we call it kanda. There's no Eru without kanda. My bonga. I'll be using bonga too. Maggi. I'm not going to be using all of this Maggi. I'm just showing you the ingredients. My salt. Crayfish. There is no Eru without crayfish. If you are cooking Eru, be sure to have crayfish. No crayfish, no Eru. And now I'm going to be using frozen water leaf. That is frozen water leaf. You can see it as it is written on it. And then this is the star of the dish, the Eru itself. That's the Eru. I'm going to soak it before I cook it because it is dry Eru. This is red palm oil. We use red palm oil to cook Eru. Here is my yam flour. I'm going to be using yam flour to make fufu. I will be eating the Eru with yam fufu. So that's the yam flour, the powder. I'll cook it and eat it with the Eru. So we are cooking fufu and Eru today. That's what we are cooking today, fufu and Eru. First of all, you put your water leaf in the pot and then you put it on the stove, on the fire to cook. I'm not going to be adding water because it is frozen. It has water already, plus water leaf itself has plenty of water. Here is my pepper, hot pepper. Add water to your dry Eru and let it soak for a few minutes before you cook it. Make sure you submerge all the Eru into the water. While it is soaking, I went ahead and prepare my fufu, yam fufu. Put water, put the yam flour and mix it up. Mix it until it becomes paste, then put it on the stove and cook it. Open your water leaf and check. Cover it and let it continue to cook. Add the mbonga. As it is cooking, get your crayfish and mash it in a mortar. If you don't have a mortar, you can look for a plain paper and use your hands to mash it. After mashing it, set it aside. Go back to your Eru and squeeze it. Wash it and squeeze it. I wash this Eru about 3 times. So make sure you wash your Eru very well. Look at the water. Look at how dirty it looks. Throw that one out. Brought in some clean water. Put the Eru again inside. Wash it. Wash it until it is properly clean. After I finished washing the water leaf, the Eru, I came back to my pot of fufu and checked it. It was almost burning. So I started stirring it. Stir, stir, stir. At this point, it's already ready. It's already fully cooked. So I'm just mixing everything. That's how your fufu should look like. That's the consistency that you want for your fufu. Now I'm just tying in clean papers. Wrap the fufu to any shape or size that you want. Wrap it until all the fufu is finished. Now that I'm done rubbing all my fufu, I came back to the pot of my water leaf, stir it a little bit, and then I cover it again. Now it's time for me to put the arrow. Do not allow all the water to dry up before you put your arrow, because you've already squeezed out all the water from the arrow, and so the arrow too need a little bit of water. Mix, mix, mix. Put the arrow in bits. Don't put it all at once. Put it in bits. You mix it, put again, mix it just like that until everything is finished. Continue to mix until everything is well combined. Then add your seasoning. I'm using Maggi cubes. You can use Maggi crevette or any kind of Maggi that you want. Mix everything together. One thing you should know about arrow is that you need to mix it very well so that all the ingredients will be appropriately distributed to every corner of the arrow. Now I'm just putting in my meat and my fish, my smoked meat and my smoked fish. Mix it together. Now you go in with your red palm oil. As for my kanda, I cut it into two different sizes. I cut some small and some big. So some people like their kanda to be big and others like theirs to be small. So I cut it into two different sizes, the big one and the small one. Mix it, mix, mix, mix. One thing about arrow is mixing. You have to mix it well. This is my crayfish. Crayfish should be the last thing that you add in your arrow because you don't want to overcook your crayfish. When you see me add crayfish, know that everything has been well mixed. All the seasoning are top notch. When you put your crayfish, you know arrow is ready. The arrow itself is ready. Please make sure you subscribe, comment, and share. Look at the deliciousness. Look at it. Now it's time for tasting. I couldn't wait for this hour to reach. This is my favorite time. This is my favorite time. Look at the meat. That smoked meat. Everything tasted so well. Everything was top notch. Balanced. Everything was balanced. The salt, the seasoning was balanced. Very nice. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for your support. I really appreciate.